Ladies and gentlemen, may I proudly present Play in a Day, brought to you by LUCI. If you could please turn your phones on...
Enthusiasm.
I'm going for dramatic.
Oh, sorry.
If you could please turn your phones on silent. Put away conventional logic. Lower your expectations. And prepare for till death do us part.
And the bins. What is that about? I mean...
Guys. Stop bickering. Lily, you take the talking stick.
And the bins are just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, he undermines me at every opportunity.
I never undermine you.
Mike! Respect the talking stick in my office. Carry on.
And he made me give up a career to look after Robbie. I mean, why doesn't he give up his useless career to look after his own son?
I will have you know that my family have done careers for generations now, and I am damned if I'm going to...
Mike! That stick has been in my family for generations! It's what kept Elton John and his wife together for so fucking long! Will you show it some fucking respect, please? I what? I can't hear you!
A stick. My job is what puts bread on our table.
That's fair enough, yeah.
How much longer? I mean, you've almost lost your driving licence. How many points is it now?
Alright guys, right. I understand your marriage is going through a rough patch, but I've got an idea for you. I do this couples retreat, a nice little holiday every couple of months, and there's actually the next one's coming up this weekend. I don't know if you guys fancy it.
Well, I'm not going to be the one to break this marriage up.
No, me neither.
Well then, I'll take that as a yes, I'll get my secretary to fax you in the morning.
Bye.
Thank you. Did you get the babysitter?
Yeah, my mum said she'd take the kids for the weekend. Yes.
Well, I was just surprised by you running to your mother again.
Well, let's not start this.
Oh, it's fine, don't worry. We vaccinated Robbie against severely hostile cowpox.
What?
Nothing. I just heard your mother was recently implicated in an outbreak of swine flu.
Do you mind? I'm trying to drive.
Okay, I'll drop it. So, did your mother just walk the streets during the Black Plague, or did she just control the legion of rats?
I swear to God, I will crush this car and we will die in a fireball of death and lovelessness.
Oh, you can
Shit! Bollocks, what was that?
I think we hit something.
Okay, I'll go have a look. Oh God!
What is it?
We did hit someone.
Is he dead?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, very dead.
Are you sure?
Well, his chest is kind of cavey and the wrong way round.
I'll have a look. Oh, Jesus Christ, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
We have to tell the police.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Well, you'll lose your licence, you'll lose your job, and then we will lose Robbie.
Shit, right. Help me get the body in the boot and decide what to do in the morning.
Okay, so if you would like to come this way, please. Towels are in the cupboards. Need to warn you about the loose pipes in the shower, and if you need anything, just call for me, Pippin O'Hooligan. Okay, I'm the hotel manager. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Hotel's nice.
Yeah. I like those little mitts they put on the pillows.
TV's got a satellite.
We can record Crash in the Attic then.
It's nice when hotels remember the little things.
Yeah. So did you check the shower for the little bottles of shampoo?
I packed shampoo just in case.
Oh, okay. So how about the dead body in the boot spot?
Oh, we should have just left it on the road!
Keep your voice down. Look, we'll just have to deal with it tomorrow morning, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna be okay.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be okay.
You know, this is the first time we've booked in 6 months.
Yeah, it is. Mike,
Yeah.
do you have an erection?
Yes. Well, I'm
So am I.
Hello everyone, and welcome to marriage counselling. I am Dr. Wild, and I'm going to tell you that this weekend is indeed going to be very wild. I've had up to here with you already. Mike and Lily, why didn't you start us off? Just introduce yourself to the rest of the group.
Okay. Well, hi. My name's Mike, and I guess I'm really here because I'm trying to hide from the responsibilities of parenthood, and I really just want to cover up the holes in our marriage, and I just want to be able to get to the point where we can dispose of out all the bad feelings that we've been having, and hopefully then we can clean up the car boot of our marriage.
Oh, yeah, I like that analogy. The car boot of a marriage. Like, do you know what? Sometimes the car of a marriage can break down, and we have to go to the car boot of that marriage, and then get the spare tyre of hope, or the tyre jack of cooperation, maybe even the jump leads of trust.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you, Lily?
Hi, I'm Lily. I used to work in PR, but I gave up my job when Mike and I had our first son.
Very nice, very nice. Now on to our next couple, Pierce and Craig. Now, let's be civil about the whole thing. These two have rights too. Pierce, why did you start?
Hi, I'm Pierce. I'm a civil servant, and well, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Craig here, using all of our savings at the dog track. We're basically bankrupt now, thanks, Craig.
Yes, and I'm Craig, and apparently I've got a bit of a gambling problem, a bit more of a problem.
Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Not a real relationship, but it's a real problem. Oh, Agatha and Arthur, nice to see you. Why don't you sit down?
Hi, I'm Agatha, and we've been coming to these retreats for a couple of years now, and I can tell you've done wonders. I remember actually talking to a handyman. He was such a lovely boy. He was so smart, he was so good. Is he
He should be around, but I think he's running late at the moment. I'm sure he will be around later.
I'm DCI Arthur Sullivan. I'm a detective who specialises in homicide.
When Steve gets here, I'll tell him to fix the AC, and then I'm sure he'll be dying to get to work. Oh, this must be our last couple now. Come in. Oh, Mr. McNabb, where is your wife?
Oh, she is just behind me.
She's made of sticks.
You made sticks!
Come on, Agatha, like, we've got to be tolerant of other people, I mean.
Awful worry in this time of day, isn't it?
I assume it'll be night time, maybe.
Okay, yeah, I think it's time we should move along, and let's all go and have dinner later at 6 o'clock.
Right. Well, I better get going and get some fresh air.
Or plausible alibi.
Oh, he likes driving with the windows down.
So, my name is...
Strange weather we're having today.
Lightning!
Yeah, I love those little clips. Sorry, I seldom see them. Got my name. Oh, Craig. Oh, there we go. You can see my wife left here.
Oh, why should I know where he is? Yeah, well, we're not joined in the hip, you silly bitch.
Hello.
Oh, here he is, husband Mike. No alibi for him
hid the complimentary mints where no one will ever find them.
Excuse me, everyone, I've got an announcement to make. I found a dead body by the stream. God,
The stream!
It's a lovely area. Part of our nature walk gets a big tourist attraction under the bridge next to the stream that was floating up there.
A body, you say?
Yes, a body.
A corpse?
Same thing.
We're dealing with a cadaver here.
Has anyone called the police?
Unfortunate thing there. Due to the fact that we have a previous storm weather here, the only bridge in and out of the area is being closed off.
God, that's inconvenient. Right.
Yes, and all communication due to costs has been cut off, except Twitter, of course. I tweeted to the police. Oh, hold on a second there. Oh, Sting's just retweeted me.
What? No police. Body found. This sounds like a case for DCI Inspector Detective Arthur P. Sullivan. Silencio! Arthur Sullivan writes again, the greatest detective that Scotland Yard never had. Come on, Houlihan, show me the stiff.
Please just call me.
Well, now what are we going to do?
We're just going to have to go back to the room and think of something, okay?
Oh, okay. See you later, guys. See you later. The stream! The fucking stream!
So, what do you know, Houlihan? And give me the abridged version.
Okay, very well. I was doing my afternoon jog and then I found a body on the bridge at 5 o'clock.
I get it. How convenient. You just happened to stumble across a corpse at the exact time the body was found. What were you doing at 5 o'clock?
I just told you.
Checkmate.
Has anyone identified the body?
Oh, yes, he's an employee of mine.
Oh, I know him. He's the handyman, Steve.
He is. I didn't recognize him without his head.
Can you tell if this was an accident?
Well, judging by the fact that the torso is caved in, there's no head or limbs.
I'd say he wasn't taking a nap.
Tragic way to go. Poor guy, he was so lovely.
Calm down! Hush your lips! I'm a detective, you're my assistant, and we will solve this case. Let's look over the facts.
Well, on our way here, I did notice along the road that leads up to the only bridge, there were skid marks and blood, and from the looks of the floor, he's been dragged here, and I think we can assume that it was someone from the hotel.
Good work, Sullivan. I'll make a lieutenant out of you yet. Now, get to work on the forensic report.
I work in a bank.
I could do without the attitude repeat.
Mr. Sullivan, would you mind please taking a meeting in my office?
Quit busting my asshole, hooligan! Okay, Sullivan, you check the perimeter for dustings of fingerprints. Come on!
Well, Mr. Sullivan, as you can see, it's a very difficult and stressful time at the moment, but the police will soon contact us, and up until then, can you try and solve the situation with your detective skills?
Let's just get one thing straight, O'Houlihan, if that is your real name.
Yes, it is. Have a look on the table and the door we just walked into in my office.
Look, little man, I don't like you. You sure as hell don't like me. But if we're gonna solve this case, we're gonna play by my rules.
Mr. Sullivan, I have put you in charge.
Damn right! And I'm sick of playing things by your book!
What book?
This book!
That's a guest book.
Yeah, and you made me sign it. I sure as hell ain't following it.
Do you have any idea who the culprits are?
Oh, I have an idea who the culprit is.
Care to share?
Yeah! I'm glad you asked. My arch nemesis, McNabb.
Oh, arch nemesis, you say? Oh, yes, you met him before. Jolly good chap.
Yeah.
He's here, yeah.
I met him this morning, actually.
On this very island.
I'll make sure he doesn't leave then.
Good! Get him locked down, you little turd!
I can't believe you dumped a body in a foot-high lake.
How was I supposed to know it was on the nature trail?
Oh, I don't know, the well-trodden path maybe, or the lights lining the path, or even the signs that says nature trail. What's that?
I don't know.
Who put it under?
I don't know. I can't see anyone.
I know what you did, and my silence will cost you.
I'm really horny again.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the second half of Till Death Do Us Part.
I think we should play good cop, bad cop. I'll be the bad cop.
How about I be no cop?
Great idea.
He'll never see it coming. So, McNabb, we meet again.
Pleasure once again, Mr. Detective.
Spill it, McNabb. Why'd you do it? Jealousy? Hatred? Jewels?
You wouldn't be referring to the jewels of solid hat now, would you? Maybe they're in my hotel room, maybe not.
We didn't come here about the jewels.
Oh.
You're right, we're not here about the jewels, McNabb. Tell us why you killed the handyman. Tell us now or I'll paint this wall a new shade of McNabb blood.
Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did everything I just said. Or maybe nothing. It could be any of those four options. But I'm not going to tell you.
Damn it, McNabb! You have me caught in your web of lies! Well, since we don't have any evidence, I can't actually charge you with anything. You're free to go for now, but I'll be watching you.
Oh, I won't be going anywhere, McNabb. I said to myself, detective. No, you see, you and I complete each other. Two sides of the same stone. You and me will be doing this for a very long time. Goodbye, Mr. Detective.
McNabb, the unstoppable force against my immovable object.
I'm gonna have a drink.
This is bad. This is really, really bad. You've been found out.
all we've done is have sex.
Yeah, but it was a really great sex.
Oh, it was so good. We're about to be exposed.
Yeah, it's such a rush.
What we need to do first, we need to throw that detective off.
But he's so relentless.
I know, he's the most on-the-ball guy I've ever seen. Tell me what you know! I know. Maybe we should just try and find out who's blackmailing us first.
Yeah, we could try rubbing the guests at the next meeting.
That's a really good idea. Let me see the note again. Okay. This handwriting is so weird. All the eyes are dotted with smiley faces.
Yeah. Well, we'll just play it cool, and then we'll stop anyone who tries to get in. Oh God.
What?
It's Mrs. McNabb.
Stay quiet.
I'll get the knife.
So, what do you think was the cause of death?
Well, deciding between pointing out that this thing was never alive in the first place and that knife that you just took out of her wooden chest.
I thought that too. Terrible way to go.
Let me through! Let me! No, let me go! No, look! No, look! No! Not like this, Linda! Talk to me! Talk to me! Not like this! Mr. Detectives, you must find whoever did this fiendish act!
Don't worry right now! Don't worry! Don't worry! We'll find who did this. And we'll get them. Now go to your room. You're in shock. Take this man away!
Don't touch me! Get your hands off me, you dirty ape!
So, I guess you're going to take him off the suspect list then?
Of course I'm going to take him off the suspect list! That man was in love! He had more than any of us here have. They didn't need this place. This place needed them. We're gonna have to interview every single person on this island, starting with me. I'll be on the can. Don't worry, guys. I'm just trying to cross you off my list here.
Oh, well, that's reassuring.
I lured them into a false sense of security. They mustn't know I was onto them.
What?
Forget I said it.
Okay.
Advantage, Sullivan. In order to press home my advantage, I was going to have to play hardball. I notice you two getting a lot more intimate lately.
Where do you get that idea?
Your massive erection, sir. You didn't have it while we shook hands earlier, which is good, which is odd because I have quite the erotic handshake.
Well...
You're getting off on this, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Both of you. You're sexually aroused by interviews. Here's my number. We'll talk later. In the meantime, I'll be watching you both. Now be on your merry ways.
Well, I'll give you one thing. They sure are suspicious.
Agatha's banal points had started to grate. Like her looks, I feared her mind was going.
I can hear you.
Now she was hearing voices. I'm worried for dear old Agatha.
Hello everyone, welcome to our second part of our wonderful couples retreat. I'm sure it will go as well as the first one. I've given you all a piece of paper, and what I want you to do is to write down what you hate most about your partner. And that way it'll clear the air, get you talking, it'll be a really good thing. Just start writing, that'll be fantastic. Very good, very good. This will help clear the air, it'll make you feel a lot better. Why don't we start with you, Lily?
shit at hiding things.
Very good, very good. Mike? Strange turn. Arthur?
Terrible assistant.
Agatha?
Just guess.
McNabb? She's dead. It's a very good point. Now we'll move on to our last and definitely least couple. Pearson Craig, why don't you go?
He camps cards in his
Snoring every night. Fuck off.
Well, alright then. Well, this seems to have been really productive. Why don't we all take a short break and we'll reconvene, say, about an hour?
Sounds good.
Fuck this shit.
The eyes on these paper. You got these eyes with smiley faces.
Well, it must have been him that's trying to blackmail us.
Rock, paper, scissors as to who gets to kill him?
No. We're gonna do this together.
You know, I bet it was the candlestick.
Or that bloodied stick you're holding right there.
Oh, this lead pipe? Good work, Agnes. Or Agatha. I forget sometimes.
I mean, this is intolerable. I mean, who would do such a thing?
I've narrowed it down to 2 suspects.
Really? Who?
Professor Plum and Reverend Green.
No, once this is done with, we're getting a divorce.
Huh? Oh, milk and 2 sugars.
Our communication is just as good as it was at the beginning of our relationship.
I think I've solved the case.
You have said that 6 times this weekend.
I know. Let's roll.
Okay, well, I know asses have been murdered. I just wanted to remind you that you cannot get your money back, so you might as well turn up, otherwise you're just losing money. Oh, don't cry, Pierce. I'm sure Craig is looking up from down there, smiling.
Down there. Looking up. Good evening, everyone. I bet you're wondering why I called you all here.
You didn't call it. It's my meeting. You're half an hour late. I had to start without you.
Indeed. As Shakespeare once said, like the spider to the fly, the liar comes forth. Dr. What's your name again? Dr. Wild? Should I say Dr. Murder?
What?
Indeed. I shouldn't call you that. Number 1, you didn't do it. Number 2, that isn't even your name. I checked all of you. You all check out. Except for one. McNabb. Isn't it true that your first name isn't even McNabb? Barry McNabb!
It seems you have solved my first conundrum, Mr. Yeah? We will meet again.
I look forward to our ensuing battle of wits, McNabb. Mr. Podagar was my father's name. It's not the time for that. Back to you, Pierce. Is it not true that you didn't even disclose the information that you are a civil servant this weekend?
I told everyone at the first meeting.
Did he?
You did, yeah.
Damn, my case was resting on that. Well, good! Because it's not you! Which brings us to you, Pippin! A good alibi, isn't it?
chief of police. Gets you out of the situation at murder most foul.
For the last time, I'm not the chief of police, I'm the hotel manager.
I'm glad you know that, because it wasn't you. Enough, Lynn! I've had enough to hear with you, Sullivan. Or should I say, O'Houlihan. Sometimes I get mixed up with Irish names. So now, we come to one of the prime suspects, Agatha. Isn't it true that you were by my side the whole time? A good alibi, should I say?
Go fuck yourself, Arthur.
Indeed I will. But yeah, you're right. You were literally with me the whole time. Which brings us to our final suspects. Mike and Lily. How are you? I haven't spoken to you all weekend.
Yeah, we're pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, seen any good movies lately? What have you been up to?
Hang on, guys. Come on. This is my meeting. Like, I'm just going to take over from it. Just what have you two been doing this weekend?
We've been doing lots of furniture removal.
Yes, furniture removal.
Oh, that's good to hear, because, when couples do hobbies together, it can really rebuild a marriage.
Yeah.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah, well, yeah, it brought us closer together. The first piece of furniture we moved, we dumped under a bridge.
Oh, that's no place for furniture.
And we disposed of our latest piece of furniture yesterday.
Yeah, we caved in the cushions and then tried to throw it out the window.
Yeah, but ultimately failed and gave up.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, these guys are good. You should hire them.
Great news, everyone. The police will be able to come tomorrow, and Sting's retweet of my tweet is getting quite popular. Hashtag Hotel Murder 2K13.
Oh, that's excellent. Well, me, Mike and Lily have a private meeting in my office, so let's go there. Everyone else, you do as you please.
Everyone leave, except my wife. I thought I said leave, O'Houlihan! Get out of here, you little scrotum! God, that guy gets off my tits. So, I had them on the ropes, didn't I?
Look, the authorities will be here soon, so they can look over all of the crime scene and you can stop, trying to attempt to relive your glory days.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I am too old for this. Maybe I should just drop the case. Maybe I should have learned what DNA is.
Oh, finally!
We'll never know. This case is a mystery wrapped in a bigger mystery. Wrapped in an onion skin of convoluted mysteries. If only there was a clue that the murderer had made a single slip-up. It was too perfect.
If you say so.
Damn it, it's like trying to decipher the Egyptian hieroglyphics with alphabetic spaghetti. Come on, dear. This marriage won't damage itself. Wait. That's it. I just busted this whole case wide open. Sullivan.
I feel like there's something you two are not telling me.
Where do you get that idea from?
Right, I'm going to be honest with you. You can tell me anything in here. This is a free space.
Well, we have killed like 3 people since we've been here.
Ooh, that's quite surprising. I suppose technically it's 2 people.
What, you mean you don't count McNabb's stick wife?
No, not that one.
Piece of work.
You do know I'm going to have to call the appropriate authorities.
Oh, great, now I have to kill another one.
What?
Well, we've got a kid to feed.
Yeah, we can't have you blabbing to everyone
No,
about
I won't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone, I swear.
And you are a bit of a prick.
Yeah, you're a bit of a prick.
Look, guys, I helped you. You like me, You love each other now. Look how happy you are. You were so sad when you first arrived.
You know what, you're right. We have found each other during this trip.
Yeah, this retreat was all we needed.
Exactly.
Still gonna kill you, though.
What?
Not so fast, Mr. and Mrs.
What's going on in here?
Sorry, I didn't get your surnames.
Oh, it's Chamberlain.
Mr. and Mrs. Chamberlain? If that is your real names.
It is.
I know. I checked. And I know you did it. With this!
No, we
no,
didn't.
we didn't.
Didn't use
No.
that.
I bet that you're all wondering how I figured out from a simple panoply. Well, allow me to explain. You see, this panoply is more right than when we came here. Therefore, I can deduce that it was put there recently. Fresh fruit placement in this hotel is, of course, a job of Steve the handyman. Steve the handyman used to do fresh fruit placement every time before he used to go out on his midnight strolls. Except this time, he left some work unfinished. The pipe work in room 12A. The very room that Mr. and Mrs. Sullivan here, Chamberlain, you know. Me, yeah, I know. Mr. and Mrs. Chamberlain were staying in. It all checks out, right?
Almost.
Well, these pipes, these rusty pipes, are the same ones that killed Craig. Therefore, I deduced Mike and Lily did it. Plus, there's a camera in the pineapple and it caught all the whole conspiracy on tape.
Brilliant! But what of McNabb's wife?
I'm glad that you asked, Pierce. I found this blackmail note in the pocket of Lily.
Oh wow, it's so small.
The handwriting, I know. She's got quite small handwriting.
Of course.
Handwriting matches exactly with McNabb's wife. I'm sorry, McKnife. McNabb. But your wife was blackmailing.
I'm so proud of her. What of Dr. Wilde?
Well, he was a prick.
Massive prick.
You're missing the most obvious piece of evidence.
What would that be?
We all walked in on those two killing Dr. Wilde.
Well done, Sullivan. You have the last piece of the jigsaw. A jigsaw, I like to think I put the whole thing together. You two, you're going to the big house for a long time.
Do you know what? That's fine. You can lock us up. But we're closer now than we've ever been.
Yeah, our love is more important than our freedom.
You taught me. The true meaning of love. For that you were forgiven.
What is this shit? There are some 3 people have died in this place, and a stick with thing. There are so many plot holes. My sudden knowledge of detective work in Act 1, Scene 6 is that for some reason there's only one road to this hotel. The blackmailer's handwriting just happens to be stupidly unique. Mike and Lily's son, completely ignored in Act 2, despite being crucial in the first act. The points on Mike's license are never mentioned again. People randomly leaving the rooms at very convenient times with no real reason. The jewels